morning. I invite you to pause with me for a moment as we gather this morning. O source of life, of wonder and beauty, we gather this day with hearts that are full of joy and pumping strongly with anticipation of arrival. We gather in this space that's been transformed into a vessel of blessing and bestowing. As we gather, we cannot help but to breathe a deep breath and immerse ourselves in gratitude for our experiences of these moments. We give thanks for the talent and the commitment, the vision and the dreams of those gathered in our midst to graduate from this college that we love and respect. We give thanks for the tender and loving care and the equal commitment from parents, families, friends, faculty, and staff that surround them today and have supported them in their journey. Receive this day our thanks and our joy, and help us to recognize and name our many gifts in this hour, and lead us forth to serve and be stewards of this world as we go. Amen.
Please be seated. To the members of the class of 2017, I extend you my congratulations. You did it. And to your parents and friends, a warm welcome. Members of the platform party, trustees, alumni, faculty, and staff, I greet you and declare the formal opening of Juniata College's 139th commencement ceremonies. I'll now turn the program over to President Troja.
Wow, there's a lot of you out there. Thank you, Chairman Statton. Class of 2017 and others, indulge me for a moment. So let's pause and just think that it is a sunny day, 65 degrees, the birds are chirping, the sky is blue, the wind is wisping the trees. Take a deep breath. We're enjoying Hallbritter Center and the quad right now. Just put yourself in that moment. I welcome all of you gathered this morning as we celebrate the work and achievements now and yet to come for the most awesome class, that is the class of 2017. We take this moment as a community to reflect with you graduates on how we arrived together on this particular day. And I say this each year, and each year I say it with more conviction, that today's celebration is truly a collective celebration as we look around us. It is a recognition of a job well done by so many people, including our teachers, our family, our friends, religious leaders, and particularly all those parents out there. And how about a round of applause for the moms and dads? In addition to those family and friends with us today, we owe our collective thanks and genuine appreciation to our talented and devoted faculty who have prepared all of you to be leaders in the diverse world in which you are about to embrace. I would like to thank my faculty colleagues and have them stand so we can say thank you for your many contributions and deep commitment to the Juniata students. So this class has special meaning for me. 4 years ago, I too was a freshman with this class. I was entering this community with some of the same excitement, trepidation, and promise. We experienced Mountain Day together, Lobster Fest, Madrigal for the first time. This class opened Nathan Hall. Our seniors, soccer, tennis, lacrosse players played the first games at Gibble Stadium and Winton Hill. Baker Refectory was redesigned and opened as you arrived on campus in the fall of 2013. And yes, we stormed the arch together on a very sunny September day, and I have evidence. There we are. 5:10 in the evening, and it was a sunny day out in the quad. You and your makeup, costumes, Vaseline. Yes, folks, there is Vaseline. By the way, we looked much younger right back then. I was in dress pants, dress shirt, dress shoes, and after removing my shirt and tie, this white t-shirt I have saved since that moment. This is signed by Hellbenders and the River Rats. Where are the rugby players out there? Give me a shout out. Names like Warden, Chomper, Chewy, Stitch, Ducky, they're all there. It has not left my home office at the house. As you can tell, it was a little ragged that day. We did 10 runs at the arch, all very unsuccessfully, but we did it together. And it's a day I will never forget. It's also a day my right hip will never forget. Thank you, rugby. Also during your time, more than a dozen new faculty joined us, and with them came new perspectives and expertise. Many of you earning degrees in geology, physics, mathematics, English, psychology, chemistry, biology, environmental science, integrated media arts, which is to say a great many of you learned with and among new professors to this community. You are witnessing behind us, over here, the realization of the Keppel Integrated Media and Studio Arts Building, improved accessibility and student space across campus at Good, Ellis, and BAC. As we developed our strategic plan, Courage to Act, we asked for your ideas and you responded. When we had times of conflict and challenge, and we did, you spoke up, and more importantly, you stepped into those challenges to be part of the solutions. When we asked how we could tell our Juniata story in a more powerful way, you shared your own thoughts and your own stories. You came expecting to have voice, and after having get to know so many of you over the years, I know you feel that you've had much more than that. Back in the fall of 2013, we discovered together the unique connections Juniata has had and are not first visible when you take the winding, rolling, twisting drive to our oasis. Yes, our oasis, set here in these dramatic mountains. And if we were outside, I would be looking around us to show the landscape. Shortly, you will hear just how varied and far-reaching those connections are as we celebrate two guests that are with us this morning. We will honor Dr. Miriam Wetzel, class of 1952, a person whose work at Harvard Medical School helped shape physician education around the world, and whose volunteering in her community ranges from teaching to the humble task of cleaning up after various festivals. You will hear from a speaker, Dr. Kristen Lord, who leads an organization dedicated to building a more inclusive world by empowering youth, cultivating leaders, and extending access to quality education. Her organization, IREX, has helped more than 24 students attend Juniata for their enrichment and ours. Both of the guests we honor today model what we want most to inspire in you: the curiosity leading to the fullest engagement of life's possibilities and ways to improve and strengthen your communities and, yes, the world. You have already done that here, and we have every confidence in you will continue to do so. You are and will be citizens of consequence, and we are excited to see what you will do as proud Juniata graduates. I want to conclude by sharing what might initially seem like a bad joke. I was in prison recently. Oh, really? I was in prison. I was in the local Huntington prison with 10 of our students. Parents are in the room singing, "Where is he going with this?" Under the leadership of Dr. Daniel Welliver, with us today. Where's Dr. Welliver? Raise your 10 Juniata students shared a semester in that prison with 10 inmates. And I had the good fortune of being there for the closing ceremony. Think about this. Our students and these inmates for 15 weeks in that prison were classmates. They were colleagues. Think about that. Disparate worlds, but brought together to share knowledge, understanding, discernment, humanity. 3 of our students who participated in this Inside Out program are graduating today. Caleb, Jillian, and Cameron, congratulations. The reason I share this story is that this experience so powerfully and precisely defined for me that it is not just what we do as a liberal arts institution, but is how we do it. This experience so beautifully married that paradigm of learning. By the way, the ceremony in the prison that day ended with a song, "Rise Up," by Andra Day, sung beautifully by one of our students with a backup guitar by one of the inmates. It's a powerful song about strength, perseverance, and appreciation for what we have and where we want to go. Attributes very fitting for a day like today. Graduates, it is one of life's greatest gifts in that you have the opportunity every single day, every day, to craft that journey. And it's my deepest hope that you find the success that is yours, and you do so in a way that you and others will be proud. Most importantly, when you do find that success, and no doubt you will, appreciate that success by saying thank you to those around you who made that success possible. To the most awesome class of 2017, congratulations and my deepest thanks for your many contributions to Juniata. You will always hold a special place in my heart. It's my pleasure to introduce Sierra Mellish, president of the class of 2017. Sierra arrived in the fall of 2013 from Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Sierra has been elected by her peers as their class president all 4 years. She's been actively engaged in the life of the college, where she served on many committees, including as student representative of the Education Student Life Committee, Board of Trustees, the Academic Judicial Board, the Enrollment and Student Success Committee, and the Academic Affairs Committee. Sierra started her career at Juniata as an exploratory student, and she's quoted as saying, "When I first came to Juniata, I was considering transferring to an art school. Most people don't know this, but I've grown up dancing, singing, acting, painting, and playing the piano. It only took one semester for Juniata to win me over, and I'm incredibly grateful to have called Juniata home, and for the people of Juniata who will forever be my family." End of quote. After settling into a program of emphasis in business communication, Sierra has taken every opportunity to develop her skills while also serving the campus and broader communities. She was an exemplary student assistant in the Dean of Students office for 2.5 years and has been an event planning assistant for the Office of Conference and Events, interned for the Events Management Office at Bucknell University, and has recently been an important member of the Juniata marketing team, serving as marketing assistant and this past year as a marketing events associate. With grace, impeccable competence, and an authentic passion to serve Juniata, Sierra has played a key role in organizing photo shoots, coordinating hospitality, managing the ticket booth, and usher services for many Juniata concerts and guest performers, and has been a powerful student force in the important brand work that Juniata has been developing over the past year. Earlier this year, when it became clear the scheduled student actor could not make it to an important marketing video shoot, despite being stricken by the flu, by the way, she stepped into the role and did so with incredible presence, focus, and skill. The video is probably the best Juniata has produced, and we owe much to Sierra's great work. While maintaining a very high grade point average, being named to the Dean's List every semester, and spending so much time dedicated to her various professional interests, Sierra still finds time to serve as president of the Juniata Dance Ensemble, to inspire her peers, to organize events to help maintain and build a sense of community that is such an important feature of the Juniata experience. Recently on Founders Day, she played a key role in organizing a Pintastic program, where members of the community could recognize someone who has made a significant difference in their lives by presenting them with a special Juniata lapel pin. It was a huge success and will likely become one of the many treasured Juniata traditions. It is my pleasure, my sincere pleasure, to welcome to the podium the president of the class of 2017, Sierra Mellish.
I know it's good luck when it rains on a couple's wedding day, but I don't know if that superstition holds true on graduation day. But for today, let's just pretend it does. When I first imagined writing this speech, I pictured opening with a Gandhi or Mother Teresa quote, but in reality, I found an anonymous Instagram quote and thought, should I really use this in the commencement speech? But this is the class of 2017, so of course I should. So on a day I probably should have been preparing for finals, I found this quote. "One day, all of us will get separated from each other. We will miss our conversations of everything and nothing and the dreams we had. Days, months, and years will pass until this contact becomes rare. One day, our children will see pictures and ask, 'Who are these people?' And we will smile with invisible tears because a heart is touched with a strong word, and you will say, 'It was with them that I had the best days of my life.'" When I read this quote, my thoughts raced to all the moments and all the people, from little things such as walking through the quad between classes and seeing familiar faces, to the big things like Mountain Day and Madrigal and Pig Roast. I now realize that at the time, it didn't occur to me how special those moments were, but looking back, all I can say is thank you. I'd like to say thank you to every parent, family member, professor, student, and staff member. Whether I've had a class with you or walked past and exchanged a quick smile, everyone here helped to make these past 4 years the best years of our lives. As I've had these thoughts, emotions rushed over me. I realized, this is it. I'm not here to tell you something new, class of 2017. I'm actually here to remind you of something that your mom, dad, or grandparents probably told you when you were very young. It's a very simple reminder, both overused by some and neglected by others. 3 syllables, 2 words, 1 powerful meaning. Be thankful. I know that all of us here had different experiences, but at our core, we all feel the same way about this place. Whether you studied bio, and yes, you can cheer, chemistry, history, English, business, or my personal favorite, communication, you've had professors that opened your mind, classmates who challenged you, assignments you loved and hated, and if you're honest, all have made you a more critical learner and thinker. For those of you who are athletes, you've probably had coaches that pushed you further than you could have ever imagined. And I'm sure there were times that you thought your coaches or professors were being unfair. But when you look back on it, they didn't just make you a better student or athlete, they made you a better person. And then there were our clubs that truly fit the definition of extracurricular. Not only because they were fun, but also because they taught us how to be responsible. They allowed us to explore our interests and passions in a way that complemented our entire liberal arts experience. And we all have our favorite staff members, the people who make this place run with heart. I'd like to give a shout out to Joanne Crew, Lori Scheidler, the registrar's office, Sodexo workers, facilities, public safety, and everyone who has made this graduation the beautiful ceremony that it is. Thank you. So guys, I think you get my point, right? Be thankful. Juniata has given us so much. Class of 2017, I gave you all a blank thank you card yesterday, which hopefully you guys haven't lost yet. And over the next few days, I encourage you to reflect on the people who made your time here so special. They might be your family members who had faith in you even when you didn't. Friends who went on Sheets Run with you to get that extra cup of coffee or that 3-for-3 appetizer sampler. Or professors, Dr. Worley, who told you that done is good when you were in that mid-semester rut. Class of 2017, can you do me all a favor and please stand up? I want you to turn around and look at each other. Look to your right, look to your left, look at all of these wonderful people who've had your back for at least the past 4 years. Most of them, a lot more. Now, class of 2017, please do me another favor, and in gratitude, let's give our biggest supporters the round of applause that they deserve. You may be seated. It's hard to express how much everyone in this room, everyone streaming online, and those who may not be here with us physically, but rather in our hearts, have done for all of us. So, class of 2017, let's say thank you, Juniata, for what has truly been the best 4 years of our life.
Thank you, Sarah. At this time, I'd like to introduce Sarah Worley, Assistant Professor of Communication, to present Miriam Wetzel as a candidate for an honorary degree.
Good morning, and congratulations to the Juniata class of 2017. I'm so proud of you. It is one of the greatest honors of my life to write and deliver this citation for Dr. Miriam Wetzel, PhD, lovingly known to some of us as Grandma Mimi. Teacher, writer, musician, avid gardener, amateur radio operator, conservationist, water skier, seamstress, and part-time chicken farmer, she can do it all. Today, we honor an alumnus of Juniata's class of 1952, the first in a now long family tradition of proud Juniata students spanning 57 years, a tradition I too am proud to claim. She is an inspiration to me, and I hope her story inspires you to use your liberal arts education and your talents to make a difference in the world. Miriam Wetzel has made meaningful contributions to higher education and the medical field as an assistant professor and curriculum consultant for Harvard Medical School, where in 1985 she played a significant role in implementing a new method of medical school education called the New Pathway that emphasized small group, problem-based learning, and case studies. She traveled the globe to teach faculty workshops on the new method and was also invited to be the keynote speaker at the Royal College of Physicians in London in 1996. More recently, Mariam served as a medical content analyst for Harvard Health Publications and was co-author of a book featuring cases written by medical students from the United States and Europe, which has contributed to a deeper understanding of medical systems in both of those countries. While at Harvard, she also helped to build a vibrant exchange partnership with a German university and often hosted German students at her home in Maine. Miriam Wetzel is dedicated and an engaging teacher, having held multiple positions in public schools and higher education, ranging from music teacher to principal, research assistant to assistant professor, and having received multiple awards for excellence in teaching while at Harvard. Even now, in her retirement, she continues to teach as a substitute in the Maine regional school system, while also offering piano and organ lessons to people in her community. Miriam Wetzel has served her church, community, profession, and alma mater tirelessly. She is active in various church committees and community organizations. She was the first woman to serve as president of the Juniata Alumni Council and has been a member of the Juniata Career Team. Since 2006, she has served as a class fund agent for the class of 1952, which has achieved a 50% or greater class participation rate for 47 consecutive years, earning their rightful place at the top of the founder's steps. Miriam won the Juniata Alumni Achievement Award in 2006 and served on the Harvard University Health Services Consumer Council for 8 years. It is impossible to guess how many pies she has contributed to the Casco Day Fair or how many pounds of trash she's rounded up as part of the Casco Day's trash crew. Miriam Wetzel's passion for music has inspired generations of musicians and has animated her life story, from being the accompanist for the Juniata Choir and studying organ here on the Mighty Mahler as a Juniata student, to winning the 1952 Miss Pennsylvania pageant, being the first contestant to play the organ as her talent, to serving as accompanist for various churches, as well as singing and playing in various community ensembles and bands. Music has been a constant in her life and one of the many ways she has enriched the lives of others. Miriam Wetzel embodies the principles of the liberal arts through her love of and passion for learning, her commitment and service to her community and profession, and through the many contributions she has made to the world through teaching, writing, and music. President Troja, I am honored to present Dr. Miriam Wetzel for the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Now for the official part. Miriam Smith Wetzel, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Juniata College and upon them by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I now confer upon you the degree Doctor Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to introduce Polly Walker, Director of Baker Institute for Peace and Conflict Studies here at Juniata, to present Kristen Lord as a candidate for an honorary degree. Polly?
I'm honored to have been asked to share some of the background of Kristen Lord, in part because I know there are some powerful peacemakers in this graduating class, and that you will be joining this very important field of conflict resolution, peacemaking, and mediation. And now, Kristen's accomplishments. In her role leading the International Research and Exchanges Board, an NGO known as IREX, Dr. Kristen Lord advocates for a particular education relevant to Juniata College's mission and ethos, one that focuses on global engagement and internationalism. Dr. Lord leads IREX to attain its goals by empowering youth, cultivating leaders, strengthening institutions, and extending access to education and information. And her career displays a dedication to students and world citizens predicated upon peace, diplomacy, and scholarship. Since 2011, IREX's student programming team has worked with Juniata. Since hosting its first Pakistani student in spring 2011, Juniata has partnered with IREX to host more than 25 students from Pakistan, Tunisia, Kosovo, and several countries in Eurasia and Central Asia. In 2016, Dean of International Education, Kati Choman, traveled to Tunisia to interview students for IREX's Thomas Jefferson Scholarship Program. Both IREX and Juniata value individual and personal connection and are committed to similar ideals. Before joining IREX, Dr. Lord was acting president and executive vice president at the United States Institute of Peace, an organization that seeks to prevent, mitigate, and resolve global conflict. There, she helped launch an online education initiative and create their Peace Tech Lab, a space where technology, media, and data tools intersect to reduce violent conflict. Prior to her leadership roles with IREX and the United States Institute of Peace, Dr. Lord established herself as a scholar and public intellectual committed to global understanding and peace. While serving as executive vice president and director of studies at the Center for a New American Security, she oversaw research efforts and edited more than 100 publications while writing reports and studies on diplomacy and development, cybersecurity, U.S. global engagement, and violent extremism. She's the author of 2 books, Perils and Promise of Global Transparency, Why the Information Revolution May Not Lead to Security, Democracy, or Peace, and also Power and Conflict in an Age of Transparency. In addition, she's written articles, commentary, and reports for leading news and policy organizations, publications, and broadcasters, among them the Council of Foreign Relations, the Brookings Institution, Politico, USA Today, Washington Post, Wall Street Journal, CNN, NPR, Foreign Policy, Foreign Service Journal, as well as numerous scholarly publications. Dr. Lord has focused on international education from the start of her career, which began in 1995 at George Washington University's Elliott School of International Affairs, where she served on the faculty, and as Associate Dean for Management and Planning and Associate Dean for Strategy Research and External Relations. Subsequently, Dr. Lord worked as a fellow at the Council on Foreign Relations, as a special advisor in global affairs, and at the Brookings Institution, leading a science and technology initiative for the Project on U.S. Relations with the Muslim World. Juniata College is proud to recognize Dr. Kristen Lord for her work in bringing contemporary scholarship, diplomacy, technologies, and advocacy to bear on shaping a more just and peaceful world. President Troja, I'm honored to present Dr. Kristen M. Lord for the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Christian Lord, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Juniata College and upon them by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I now confer upon you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining. Congratulations. So, we're all set.
Thank you very much, President Troja, and congratulations again to the class of 2017. Before I start, I'd actually wondering if you can do me a favor and help me with something. My family couldn't be here today, so they're watching on the webcam home in Virginia. And I'm supposed to just pull on my ear or something like this to let them know I know they're watching. So if you could all just join me. Thank you. That was very subtle. No one noticed. So back to the prepared text. I not only want to congratulate you, class of 2017, I also want to congratulate Juniata College. This is a small college in rural Pennsylvania, but you embrace a truly global vision with students more than 200 students from 39 countries and more than 40% of your student body studying abroad. Your college's commitment to global engagement is truly impressive. It prepares students well for the future, and it's something that should make every one of you feel very, very proud. Juniata, you are also something of a rebel because engaging the world is not exactly in vogue these days. But you're right to do so. Global engagement remains the right path, not only for Juniata students, but for all of us. Today I'll explain why, and I'll share my own personal story of global engagement, building a life and a career, hopefully making a difference along the way. And I'll show the ups and the downs, the twists and the turns. I'm not going to airbrush out the times I either failed or just got lucky. And I hope doing that and saying that honestly will be helpful to you, because real life, as you have found and will continue to find, is messy. Real progress is messy. And nobody's life is ever as good as it looks on Facebook. So please remember this when you inevitably hit one of those down points. And to be clear, I see global engagement as a mindset and a way of life that anyone can embrace, whether or not you ever leave the country. And for those of you that might be thinking this global engagement sounds a little airy-fairy or a little bit like a liberal granola, Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor, respectfully, I would argue you're wrong. Global engagement is best viewed not as an alternative to being clear-eyed or hard-headed or tough. In fact, I'd argue it is the perfect companion. And there is a warning label on my speech today. Engaging the world will challenge your mind and uplift your soul. It can also break your heart. For every act of ingenuity or humanity, there's cruelty and injustice. For every step forward, there are setbacks. To echo Martin Luther King Jr. and many others before him, the arc of the moral universe does bend towards justice. But graduates, you will continue to find that it does not bend as quickly or as much as we would like. Engaging the world is still worth the effort. And I'm asking you, class of 2017, to be the generation that gets it right. So let me return to my own story for a minute. I'm from a small town in western Massachusetts. My father was a hardware salesman who died without owning a passport. My mother was a school teacher. We visited our grandparents for vacations, and as a kid, my world didn't stretch very far. I babysat, I went to ballet class, I worked on a tobacco farm, waited tables at the local Big Boy, and like most people, had various trials and tribulations along the way. But I got lucky at least twice. First, in high school, I studied German, which happened then to be the only language program that had a study abroad opportunity. And second, I ended up by accident filling a last-minute hole in another school's class trip to China. And that's how I, as a girl from New England, small town New England, saw the Berlin Wall before the Iron Curtain fell, and China before its astonishing rise from poverty. Years later, I returned to Berlin, and I saw a guard tower, used once to spot and kill people trying to flee from East to West Berlin. Weeds grew out of it. There was an abandoned car nearby with a windshield wiper bursting with parking tickets. I also returned to China, and I found that the sea of bicycles that I remembered so vividly had vanished. And in their place, cars, people with cell phones, everywhere you looked. And this insight that dramatic, shocking change can be possible even in a very short time This is worth remembering. I went to American University in Washington, D.C. at a time of intense global turbulence. The Cold War was ending, uncertainty was yielding to optimism, and it was really breathtaking to see regular people bind together, stand up, and just say, enough. And then one day, a favorite professor of mine told me he thought I should apply to a PhD program, and that surprised me about as much as if he had told me I should become an astronaut. That was how much thought I'd given to that. And I followed the advice, though, but I didn't really understand what I was getting into. Went right into graduate school, mostly because I really wasn't ready to stop learning. I didn't know what else to do, and my then boyfriend, now husband, was going there too, and that helped. And I remember orientation day when I took a taxi to Georgetown University, and my driver asked if I was a new student. And I said, yes. I was very excited, and I said, yes. As a matter of fact, it's my very first day as a PhD student in political science. And he turned to me beaming, and he said, I have a PhD in political science. I swear this is true. And as a 21-year, and the world needs great taxi drivers, and perhaps that was always part of his plan, but I was a 21-year-old who just signed my student loan papers, and that was not exactly what I was looking to hear. And I did study hard, and I did enjoy it, but as I started my dissertation, I started to wonder if I was really on the right path. And that may also happen to you all one day. A full 3 years into my doctoral program, I realized that maybe I wasn't really wired for a lifetime of scholarship. Then the opportunity, can all of you see the air quotes in the back? Came to test other paths when my husband and I could not afford to pay our bills, and we both added a second job as office temps. And for me, this led a very unorthodox journey from temp to associate dean at George Washington University. So not being able to pay my bills had unexpectedly given me, as a very young person, the opportunity to rethink what skills students would need in the global economy. It gave me the opportunity to help people from diverse backgrounds better understand the world. And I saw firsthand the transformative effects of exposing people to new perspectives, whether they are soldiers or diplomats, business people or social workers. I learned that people everywhere can rise to challenges if given the education and the skills and the confidence to do so. They need someone to believe in them. And I learned, as you will, that sometimes opportunity comes in the strangest of packages, but you have to be willing to open them. The terrorist attacks of 9/11 shattered America's optimism about the world. Why do they hate us was the operative question of the day, and it reminded us how very, very blind we can be to what lies beyond our narrow worlds. I lived in London at the time, and I stood in long lines to pay my respects and mourn all that had been lost. And an older man who worked in my building had slid a note of condolence under my door early that morning. He had seen America as a pillar and a beacon of freedom his entire life. And I knew that my son, then very young, was going to encounter a very, very different world. I eventually went to work at the State Department, where I focused on improving relations with Muslim societies around the world. Since science and technology are keys to both human advancement and economic growth, we focused on them, we zeroed in on them as a bridge. And as I met with entrepreneurs and scientists, educators from across the broader Middle East, I saw how much could be gained by all of us if we could give young people more opportunities and deny advantages to those who preach instead insularity and hate. I landed a job as a scholar at the Brookings Institution. I also lost that job when my funding fell apart. That happens in the real world too. I then ended up at a defense and national security think tank because I sat next to the incoming president and one of your board members on an airplane at a time when I urgently needed a job. I was out of my element. I sometimes felt wildly out of my depths. I did not speak military. I had not served in combat. but I did what I could to make my colleagues successful. And I am so very proud of the work we did to advocate for a US strategy change in Iraq and Afghanistan, more effective means to support America's veterans and prevent military suicides, improve cybersecurity, clearly as of today not good enough, and new approaches to undercut terrorists around the world. And I learned that the best route to impact is making the effort to genuinely understand issues from a variety of perspectives and being willing to question and challenge even your friends and allies when necessary. That, by the way, is also a surefire way to make people mad at you. But I decided that if no one is ever uncomfortable, either you aren't really working for change or you're not doing work that really matters. I turned to the work of peacebuilding, which is not only moral, it's in our self-interest. Conflicts that fester cost lives and treasure. They deny human potential. They destroy futures, and they provide a breeding ground for terrorists and criminals and even disease. The good news is that even in the most dire of circumstances, I can attest to you that there are people in big ways and small every single day who are working to make the world a better place. There are villagers in Congo who are putting aside past tensions and forging ties across ethnic groups. There are journalists in Afghanistan who are putting their lives on the line to give citizens good information. There are women in Nepal who are learning to start businesses so they can provide for their families. There are Tunisians who are laboring to build a new democracy in the Arab world. I have met them, and I can tell you that we will all be better off if they are successful. Building peace sounds nice, but it is brutally hard work. And it can be painful to see the gains erode in places like Iraq, where my friends in the US military fought, and my American and Iraqi peacebuilding colleagues put their lives on the line for peace. It can be emotionally exhausting to see innocents suffer, progress erode, and people jailed or killed just for standing up for what is right. It fails often. And I watched in places like, our partners make gains in places like Yemen and Libya, Syria and South Sudan, only to see those countries erupt again into violence. And I recall the day a friend of mine sent me an email. I was working at the US Institute of Peace at the time, and he said, "I don't see a lot of peace in the world. Why are you screwing up so badly?" I ask you though, what is the alternative? If we turn our backs and close our doors, will we really be better off in the end? I'd argue no. Change does happen, all too slowly, then all at once, pressure builds until something bursts forth. We are terrible at predicting exactly when this will happen, but when it does, it is powerful. I'm now privileged to run an organization called IREX, which was established during the Cold War to promote the exchange of ideas and people and contribute then later to emerging democracies, cultivating the next generation of leaders, supporting independent media, supporting quality education, extending access to the internet. We now do this work globally in more than 100 countries. And I believe that IREX's mission of investing in people to promote more just, prosperous, and inclusive societies is precisely what our world and our country needs right now. We need leaders who are dedicated to serving others. We need youth who are engaged and empowered. We need civic and governing institutions that are effective and accountable to us. We need the broadest possible access to quality education and information. But you, class of 2017, you are going to need to work for the change that you want to see. When I was in your shoes, graduating from college in 1991, greater globalization seem full of hope. Just ask your families at lunch today. The end of the Cold War was a very, very big deal. It promised freedom and prosperity for those who had been oppressed and poor, and a world of opportunity. Now, I grant you, we may have been a little irrationally exuberant at the time. We may have underestimated some of the challenges, but change, substantial, history-altering change, does happen. Think about this. Just in the course of my lifetime, and I'm not that old, 2017, no matter what you may think, extreme poverty around the world has dropped by more than 70%. The number of democracies around the world has risen by a quarter. And half of the world's 7 billion people now have access to that magical thing we call the internet, compared with 0. And America's engagement with the world has paid dividends, despite all the challenges today, which I acknowledge. Of America's top 15 trading partners in the world, 11 of them are former recipients of US foreign aid. We have avoided major wars among great powers since World War II, and more than 40% of Fortune 500 companies today were founded by immigrants or their children. In addition to benefiting our country and our communities, global engagement is going to enrich your lives as individuals. You will learn and have your perspectives challenged, and sometimes this is going to increase your conviction, but other times you're going to find someone else has a better way. You will be awed at human resilience and ingenuity. It will blow you away. And you'll cultivate gratitude for your own life and your own country, which for all its faults offers so much that we all take for granted. And hopefully, this gratitude will move you to protect what is precious and to fight for it. So as hard as it is to remember sometimes, the arc of history is longer than it appears in the moment. We will be more secure and better off still if we remember that America chose a path of global engagement after witnessing the devastation caused by fascism and prejudice, intolerance and isolationism, economic mercantilism, and 2 world wars. All this said, the past year has revealed sharp differences in how Americans are experiencing the world. Some have careers, they're engaging, they're lucrative, they travel, they find it enriching, they live in diverse communities, but too many have been left behind by technological and economic advances. They see changes in their community for which they're not prepared. They are dying at earlier ages than in the past, and they feel America's falling behind. They feel unsafe and they feel unmoored, and they deserve better. Now, I believe fervently that American security comes not from walls and fear, but from vitality and from strength. It comes from an economy that's adaptive, society in which mobility is possible and innovation is rewarded, and a shared set of values that I believe still unites us all. And I believe that if we truly want both security and justice, we must make life better, not just for ourselves, but for people of all backgrounds in our country and around the world. A nation like ours cannot hide under a blanket, nor should we. Our greatest accomplishments have come from being open rather than closed, bold rather than fearful. And that is what I wish for our country going forward, but it's also what I wish for you, class of 17. But you are going to need to do a lot better than my generation at extending the gains across our society, pulling others up and communities together. For me, engaging globally is a personal journey, and I know it's one that many of you here at Juniata share. It can be filled with setbacks, yes, but I promise you, it is richly rewarding. In good commencement address tradition, I'd like to end with a quote. I recently attended a memorial service for my friend Richard Solomon. He was one of our country's great diplomats and an architect of ping-pong diplomacy. Richard was the consummate diplomat. He was polished and polite. He was very distinguished and disciplined. And so I was really, really surprised to learn at this service that his favorite quote was from the hard-living gonzo journalist Hunter Thompson. And this is a man most decidedly un-Richard-like. So here's the quote. "Life should not be a journey to the grave with the intention of arriving safely in a pretty and well-preserved body, but rather to skid in broadside in a cloud of smoke, thoroughly used up, totally worn out, and loudly proclaiming, 'Wow, what a ride.'" Class of 2017, I urge you, get out of your bubble. Be open to opportunity, even if it is disguised as crisis. Be thankful. Find meaning. Connect with others and help them succeed. Stand up for what you believe in. Be brave. Remember that change is possible and you can make a difference. Be happy, engage the world, and along the way, have the ride of your lives. Thank you.
All right, graduates, you ready? Okay, here we go. It even says it right here, conferring of degrees. We are moving on. Dr. Lauren Bowen, Provost, will present the candidates for degrees.
Thank you. Good morning. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Arts in Nonprofit Leadership please rise? President Troja, I have the honor to present two candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the degree Master of Arts, Nonprofit Leadership.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees of Juniata College and upon them by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I now confer upon you the degree of Master of Arts in Nonprofit Leadership with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
Will the candidates come forward as I call your name to receive your degree? Christina Dawn Miller. Holly N. Smith. You are now officially Juniata graduates with the degree Master of Arts in Nonprofit Leadership. Congratulations. You may be seated. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Accounting please rise? President Troja, I have the honor to present three candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the degree Master of Accounting.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees of Juniata College and upon them by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I now confer upon you the degree Master of Accounting with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
Will the candidates come forward as I call your names to receive your degrees? Sarah Elizabeth Billheimer. Sean Reinhold Collins. Kwaku Swansea Parker, Jr. You are now officially Juniata graduates with the degree Master of Accounting. You may be seated. Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts please rise? President Troja, I have the honor to present 106 candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Arts.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees of Juniata College and upon them by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I now confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Arts with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
Will the candidates come forward? I will now call your names to receive your degrees. Ethan Shaw Abbey, in absentia. Emily Jordan Alexander. Gabriela Ataide. Madison L. Barrier. Scarlett J. Baronis. Jillian Janae Blois. Ryan Charles Beloga. Kirby W. Brault. Emily Brownholtz. Cheyenne Ray Broomba. Andrew R. Burlingame, cum laude. Kevin Harvey Butterfield. Martha May Carpenter. Prabjot Kaur Kayla Carrasco. Madison Catherine Queso, cum laude. Amber Castro. Olivia Fern Claycomb. Trevor R. Clune. Ashlyn N. Cobb, summa cum laude. Eleanor Nelson Collins Webb. Nora Mae Connors. Christian George Coughlin. Nathan C. Deacher. Augusta Claire Delaval, summa cum laude. Connor Patrick Diamond. Jacob W. Deviney, magna cum laude. Angela Elizabeth Doherty. James P. Doherty. Jacob T. Dobey. Danielle Tiffany Ebeling. Nicholas Ryan Engel. Kayla Elizabeth Erb. Jamie D. Fell. Suzanne Alice Gleckler. Andrea Isabel Gonzalez. Alexandria Elizabeth Groves. Trevor Jeffrey Havman. Naomi Elizabeth Heiligman. Maury Anderson Hitchcock. Jennifer Marie Hockley, cum laude. Morgan Alexis Harrell, magna cum laude. Daniel Joseph Horn. Cody James Janusko, summa cum laude. Suzanne Gelati, in absentia. Katarzyna Yonova. Young-suk Kim, in absentia. Nathan Carl Cole Wyatt. Deanna Langer. Casey Marie Lapham, magna cum laude. Julia G. LaPlante, summa cum laude. Veronica Randby Laub. Liu Yi Ning, in absentia. Henry Jenkins Wolf Lush. Margaret Irene Lyken, summa cum laude. Brittany Elizabeth Renee Marchand. Heather Jean Mara. Jorge A. Martinez. Amanda L. Mata, cum laude. Marlene Taylor Matula. Gregory David McDormand, Jr. Sierra Nicole Mellish, summa cum laude. Masataka Mizuno. Brittany Marie Milnick, cum laude. Sarah May Moore, magna cum laude. Ashley Rose Mata, cum laude. Ryan Thomas Mull. Bradley T. Murphy. Jillian Elizabeth Murphy, magna cum laude. Hiroki Nakamura, in absentia. Masafumi Nozawa, in absentia. Amy Elizabeth Orner, magna cum laude. Zoe Jennifer Oswald. Laura Elizabeth Parker. Andrew John Paterno. Leah Malka Peacock. Marjana A. Phillips. Shelby Ann Pio. Alexandra Elaine Peremba, magna cum laude. Michaela Ann Potter. Dalton A. Romano. Sarah Noel Rudnick. Jonah Faust Ruggiero. Patrick Stephen Rutledge. Gerardo Manuel Sanchez de Losada Ocio. Daniel E. Schaefer. Robert Lee Shaw. Sin Yu Ting, in absentia. Cameron Elizabeth Schultz. Douglas F. Smith. Tyler W. Smith. Dana Cherie Span. Sarah Marie Spencer. Alexis Lynn Stone. Alexandra Kelsey Stout. Nicholas Bogdan Turs, magna cum laude. Anvi Tran, cum laude. Elliot Rose Turoff. Kevin Banegas Correa. Molly Ijun Weber. Michael E. Wexler. Rachel Marie Weigel, cum laude. Quinn K. Westlake. Maris Kesey Wilson, magna cum laude. Tristan Nigel Wilson. Aaron Zach. Kent Sang Zaleski. Will the Bachelor of Arts candidates please rise? You are now officially Juniata graduates. You may flip your tassels. Congratulations. You may be seated. Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science please stand? President Troja, I have the honor to present 237 candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees of Juniata College and upon them by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I now confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Science with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
Will the candidates come forward as I call your names to receive your degrees? Madison E. Abbott. Zachary S. Adams. Alicia Ebony Alexis. Adam Kenneth Anthony. Casey E. Anthony, summa cum laude. Anastasia A. Ardasheva, summa cum laude. Sari Baba. Miranda Lynn Bodanich. Trenton John Barnes. Kelsey Joe Barth, cum laude. Megumi Heyun Beamer, cum laude. Braden Eric Becker. Madeline Kathleen Benetti, cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Barrick. Laura Marie Berman, magna cum laude. William M. Bernard Rubio. Laura Emily Bickle, magna cum laude. Chelsea Jolene Biefeld, cum laude. Natalie Jean Biesecker, magna cum laude. Alexander James Bisher. Austin J. Black. Kelly Lynn Bletz, cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Bach. Ryan Joseph Bogdan. Kevin James Bonelli, cum laude. Cynthia Boo. David Nicholas Brandenburg. Brittany Elizabeth Bridges. John Alexander Buffalini, summa cum laude. Ryan Gunnar Burgess. Bethany N. Burris, cum laude. Xavier R. Quechon, cum laude. Tiffany May Carter, cum laude. Carrie C. Casey. Raymond Tien Xiao Mong. Chelsea Nicole Chismar. Taylor Renee Clark. Zane Hasboon Clark. Henry F. Coyne IV. Macy Lynn Kraus. Nathan Jeffrey DeCrisio. Marina Ray Demeter. Alexis Marie DeBella. Gordon Wesley Dimmick, summa cum laude. Anthony Henry Downey III. Brandon Christopher Drenning, cum laude. Zachary John Eished. Lauren Elizabeth Elliott. Catherine E. Emery. Christina Ann Estrite, cum laude. Amber Lynn Evans. Charlton Noble Exley. Jenna Lynn Faith. Jacob M. Finkel. Dennis Maxwell Fisher, cum laude. Caitlin D. Fisher, cum laude. Carissa Anne-Marie Fluke, magna cum laude. Jonathan David Frieswick. Elizabeth Laurel Furman, magna cum laude. Stephen E. Galbraith. Joseph Allen Gamble. Taylor Joy Garaffa. Sam Edward Gary, summa cum laude. Nikita Amber Gearhart. David J. Gerard. Elizabeth Helen Godeski, magna cum laude. Taylor Robert Golombaski. Stephen Thomas Gutzlaff, cum laude. Joseph Zachary Gucciardi, cum laude. Amanda A. Golo, magna cum laude. Torrin Moretta Gunderson. Kelsey Ray Geyer. An Jiang Nyok Ha. Ethan Lane Haberson. Jada N. Hackman. Carly Renee Hafer, cum laude. Olivia Marie Halfpenny. Dallas Wolfgang Hamlin, summa cum laude. Amanda Lynn Harvey. Michaela Nicole Hawbaker. I Kwa. Samantha Nicole Hendricks. Kaylee Michelle Heron. Tara Ann M. Hickey. Rebecca Margaret Hingley, magna cum laude. Cody David Hockenberry. Taylor A. Hohenstein, in absentia. Michael Joseph Holt. Bethany Barbara Horner, in absentia. Brendan Michael T. Hauer. Hannah Dorothy Robacek, magna cum laude. Wayne Joseph Hydak. Daniel Boru Highlands. Jeraylin Hannah Highland. Devon A. Jackson. Catherine Elise Jeffress, summa cum laude. Emma F. Johnson. Clarissa Ann Giuliano. Rebecca Ann Katz. Asia Maquette Call. Kiernan J. Keating. Bridget S. Kim. Veronica Rose Kirtner, magna cum laude. Kristen Nicole Copera, cum laude. Devin Anastasia Koss. Lindsay Renee Kosicki. Vincent Francis Kowalik. Aaron Daniel Kulig, magna cum laude. Elise Rose Curry, magna cum laude. Joshua Thomas Kutz. Brittany Genevieve LaFollette. Adeline K. Lanoux. Charles Ellie Ladovic. Colin Laba, magna cum laude. Chi Kao Lee. Caitlin Marie Leamer. Catherine Lee. Matthew Carl Lear. Li Hyun Xuan. Leo Mao Han, in absentia. Scott Michael Liebel. Haley Hyunjung Lim, cum laude. Lin Ji Jian. Justin O'Donnell Linton. Leo San. Jillian Michelle Loomis. Quinn Looper. Luke Yoon. Hannah Michaela Ludwich. Rebecca Elizabeth Lynch. Rui Ma. Caleb Morgan Mader. Edmund R. Malkovitz. Kayla Renee Mallon. Jamika Mensueta. Kyle Wesley May, cum laude. Erica Jo McCauley. Rachel Marie McCloskey. Katie Lynn McGlone, magna cum laude. Christopher James McLymans. Samantha Erin Mershan. Danilo Joel Meyer Arivijaga. Hannah Buckler Miller, in absentia. Jamie Lynn Mistretta, cum laude. Logan Stewart Moore. Catherine May Moran. Madison Amico Marino. Erin Marie Mueller. Yasmin Rose Nama. Stephanie Hohira Najira, summa cum laude. R. Caleb Norval. Roman Novacek. Aaron Joseph O'Brien. Tomilola Eretiolua Ogunkanmi. Eric Michael Olden, in absentia. Melina Iris Olivas. Elise Nicole Anjak, magna cum laude. Katie Jo Orris. Joseph Francis Orso. Ian P. O'Shea. Kristen Michelle Ostrisic. Mary V. Petrova. Ke Lam Pham. Christine Mai Hien Pham. Jonathan Todd Phillips, summa cum laude. Dean Lorenzo Policina. Carl William Pollard. Michael Joseph Pokovach. Ryan David Prendergast. Nicole Rose Purcell. Gary Livingston Putt. Brian Clay Pyle II, magna cum laude. Clayton Alexander Ricart. Holly Marie Renninger. Kelly Ann Reynolds. Christiana E. Richter. Evan Steely Reinier. Emily Catherine Ritter, cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Roberts, cum laude. Felicia Caroline Ropelt, cum laude. Devin Ryman. Kyle Perry Santarian, magna cum laude. Lyra Elizabeth Schroeder, summa cum laude. Kyle A. Seeley. Rio Sekiai in absentia. Hannah Nicole Sharpless, cum laude. Catherine Nora Shellady, summa cum laude. Ankara Deborah Shepard. Sarah Emily Sherman. Say so. Brittany L. Shope. Amanda Kristen Short, in absentia. Nicholas John Simpson. Bethany Lee Slaughter. Maurice Michael Slinger. Anna Elizabeth Small, summa cum laude. Ashley Rebecca Smith. Petros Okirny, magna cum laude. Emily Sarah Spezial. Avery Hazard Speece. Evan N. Squire. Nathan D. Squire. Bethany Lynn Steele. Samantha Nicole Steinberg. Brent Andrew Sterner. Stephen Huntington Stroup. Andrew Murphy Superduck, magna cum laude. Juliana Suplee, cum laude. Anna Juliet Sweeney. Charles Patrick Swigert. Bailey Olivia Swager. Kelsey Lynn Stroin, magna cum laude. Brittany Salisa Tannenbaum. Faith Noel Toman. Vasily Tokarev. Rachel Bernier Turner. Michael Edward Turo. Nakia Janelle Ulrich, summa cum laude. Wang Lin. Wang Yun Ke. Megan Lynn Watkins, magna cum laude. Kimberly Elsa Whedon. Cameron Elliott Westerland. Christina Maria Willing. Caitlin Nicole Wilson. Theta Wynn. Callie Marie Wise, summa cum laude. Victoria Wolf, magna cum laude. Joy Wu. Marissa Woodman. Animoi M. Workname. Xiao Ying Shu. Samantha Nadine Yamamoto. Rachel Elizabeth Yurchison. Xiang Su Hao. Emily Kate Zimmerman. Samuel Lewis Zucker. Will the Bachelor of Science candidates please rise? Congratulations! You are now officially Juniata graduates. You may flip your tassels. You may be seated.
There are some happy parents out there. All right. One last round of applause for the class of 2017. Well done. I want to spend the night with Ankara's family back there. I don't know about the rest of you, but we'll catch up over here. All right, just a couple of thank yous, cleanups before we end with the alma mater. Dave Wachowski, thank you for baccalaureate last night. All of your organization, our students who participated in the baccalaureate service. It was a wonderful service. You know, it really helped center all of us for what we were about to experience today. Thank you. Dr. Bowen, the entire commencement committee, Joanne Crew, I don't know where are you, but all the work in making today a reality. A round of applause for all the group who made this happen. Finally, our facilities team who have been walking around trying to maintain temperatures and some airflow in here, helping us make the rain call. Thank you for all your work. And our Sodexo Food Service for last night's event over in Baker, and we will be enjoying a reception here shortly. Thank you for all your work providing us those services. At this time, I want to ask Jonathan Frieswick, class of 2017, to lead us in singing the alma mater. Please remain standing for the benediction and remain in your seats until the trustees, faculty, and graduates have recessed. Thank you.
To Juniata College, dear, in praise we
While the degrees are conferred and the tassels are flipped, tears of joy and gratitude have been shed, laughter and cheers fill the air. As you now go forth as graduates of Juniata College, may you go forth as those who are ready to engage and connect to a world that waits for and needs your gentle yet fearless compassion and commitment. But most of all, go sharing who you are in a way that awakens potential in others, respects the wonder of diversity that you discover around you, perhaps gets you in trouble periodically as you speak clearly for justice in our messy world, and go in a way that embodies peace in all you do. Amen.